Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA previews and predictions for a Thursday. It is January 12th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Thirsty Thursdays. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by your good friends right here at ATSstats.com. All right, let's get to the SBI, the Sports Betting Index. And again, this is my Dow Jones Industrial. And when I look in this segment, I look at the market psychology of what's happening between the bookmakers and the players. And you can see yesterday the favorites won 6-2 straight up. That's good for 75%, but 5-3 against the point spread, which is also good if you're a chalk player, and 5-3-0 to the over-under. On the 7-day average, we are very bullish when it comes to NBA favorites. In fact, the favorites have won 70.3% of the game. That's a 9% difference compared to a year on average. And when you look at the ATS numbers according to the 7-day average, favorites, even though they've won 70.3% of the time, they've only covered 52.3%. And that's why when you watch the Raymond Report, I tell you all the time, if you're in range of that money line and that -2, -3, -5, then you're pushing it. Always consider the money line. All right, let's get to your NBA action here tonight. We got 6 games on deck. We're going to kick it off in Philly with the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're coming off a tough loss to the Miami Heat. 112-111 was the final. And they are facing the Sixers as a 10-point road underdog. The over-under is listed at 232. ATS forecast system play going to go with Philly in this one, 120-113. The over-under at 234.05. So we do like this game to go over the total. The Philadelphia 76ers last 5 games have gone over the total. All right, they had so much fun the first time. They're going to do it again tonight at the Scotiabank Arena, especially if you're a Raptor fan. They beat the Charlotte Hornets 132-120, and tonight they're a 7.5-point favorite. The over-under is listed at 232.5. ATS forecast system play going to go with the Raptors in this one again, 119-114. The over-under at 233.92, so a hair over the total. We're giving the Charlotte Hornets only a 23.08% chance on the percentage play compared to 69.2 for the Raptors. Raptors, though, 5-5 straight up and against the point spread in their last 10 games, while the Charlotte Hornets, they are only 3-7 straight up, 4-5-1 when it comes to the number. The game of the night will be in Brooklyn between the Brooklyn Nets and the Boston Celtics. Now, Celtics played last night against the New Orleans Pelicans. They won that game 125-114. They had to get on the plane and get to Brooklyn for tonight's game. And guess what? Brooklyn will be ready. They are playing on 3 days rest. And you got Boston, who, back-to-back game situation. Going to be tough for the Celtics here, but they're coming in hot on a 4-game winning streak where Brooklyn, they beat the Miami Heat by 1 point in their last game. That was on Sunday. 102-101 was the final. They are 9-1 straight up in their last 10, 6-4 against the number. And tonight's KOGO is at 60%. KOGO stands for chance of game going over the total. The Brooklyn Nets' last 3 games have gone under the total. Milwaukee Bucks hung on there last night in Atlanta and got the win. 114-105 was the final. Now they're in Miami tonight to play the Heat as a 2.5-point road underdog. The over-under at 218. Forecast, gonna see a low-scoring game. 95-96 favoring the Miami Heat, and the total landing on 191.1. And look at that total, 218. So we'll see what gives here tonight. We're giving the Bucks a 61.9% chance of winning compared to 56.8 for the Miami Heat. And the KOGO in this one is at 61%. Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Portland Trailblazers. The Trailblazers, looking at their last 10 games, they're struggling. 2-8 straight up and against the point spread in their last 10. And what's funny is that 80% of those games also went under the total, while the Cavaliers off a 116-114 loss to the Utah Jazz, and they are coming in tonight as a road favorite of 3. So again, if you do like the Cavaliers, I would suggest the money line. And looking at their chances of winning is at 55.2% compared to 41.7% for the Portland Trailblazers. And the last game of the night is the Dallas Mavericks taking on the LA Lakers as a 3-point road favorite. The over-under is at 233. ATS forecast system play going to go with the Mavericks in this one by 1. 116-115. The over-under to land on 232.08. So we do like this game to go slightly under the total. A 55.7% chance winning for Dallas. 52.6% for the LA Lakers. Dallas coming in on a 2-game losing streak. And looking at their last 10, 7-3 straight up, but only 3-7 against the number. So some tight scoring games. And again, if you like Dallas, and I think you might like it after I show you a stat in a few minutes, the money line is where you want to lean. All right, let's take a look at your stats and trends of the night. And I got a lot of stats and trends here today at the Raymond Report. I'm going to go with this one right here. When the Brooklyn Nets are a home team coming off 3 away games the last 5 years, they are 9-1 straight up in their next game. And that's good enough for 90%. And folks, you can get the 80% club stats each and every day right here at atsstats.com. Let's take a look at the markets. And your number one sports betting situation tonight is the Oklahoma City Thunder at +10 against the Philadelphia 76ers. 232 is the total. They are neutral 22 days. That means they're 4-3, 3-4 in their last 7 games. They're coming in battle tested because the strength of schedule in their last 7 games is 55%. But against those A-type teams, they only win 13% of the time, compared to 70 against the B-type teams and 60 against teams below 500. So this is going to be a challenge here, but the good news is you do get that Geico insurance tonight at +10. And on the road, yeah, not too good. 5-14. So you got a Jekyll and Hyde type team here in the Thunder. They're Jekyll at home, but they hide on the road. And I had the line at +7.5, so you can see you're getting a little bit of a value play here tonight. But you're taking on the Sixers, an A-type team, and we're only giving the Thunder a 30.4% chance of winning. And again, if you follow the Raymond Report, anytime you get a C-type team, those are teams with losing records, 49.9 or lower. I always recommend beer and pizza money. Don't put your hard-earned money on teams that are below 500. Consider the B and the A's when it comes to betting on those teams. All right, I talked about that Dallas game tonight against the Lakers. Check out this stat, and again, you can get the Raymond Report light version each and every day right here at atsstats.com. Go to the website, go to NBA, free NBA stats, and you can see all the Raymond Report light version. And if you go right to the bottom, check out this system stat. Now again, the difference between the league stat and the system stat, the league stat is just one team. The league system stat is when any other team is in the exact situation Dallas is in tonight, and that is when you got an NBA team as a 3.5 to 6 point road favorite during the month of January. They're facing a conference opponent on 1 day's rest, and they scored between 100 and 105 points for in their last game. They are 14-2 straight up in their next contest. Folks, the Dallas Mavericks looks like to be the play of the day here at the Raymond Report. All right, there you have it. That is the NBA report here, courtesy of yours truly, Ron Raymond here of the Raymond Report. And folks, you can always get the Raymond Report light version just by visiting our website right here at atsstats.com. Good luck.